Greetings, comrades! Soviet Gaming reporting Sutasu here. Today we're reviewing the cute little castle building game called Castles and Kingdoms. As stream description says, it's a medieval city building game where you construct castles to protect your peasants from a living and dangerous world. Dramatic stories play out based on decisions you've made. Let's see if it's true. So let's start with gameplay. This game is about city building, and like any city builder you will do the same things. You will build houses for your people, do something for their needs like building food and stuff, and protect them from enemy onslaught, from enemy attacks and raids. This game have everything of those, but the realization is pretty simple. This game looks like some sort of tablet game, looking by the graphics and all that. You can see that there are not much of animation here, not much of graphics. Personally, I like this simplicity. I prefer the more complex games, but for a change, this is really refreshing. What do we do in this game? We gather resources. There are 4 types of resources in this game. Those are wood, stone, iron and food. Also we have gold, which should be collected from your people by taxes. So wood used mainly for construction, as you can guess, stone mostly used for walls and complex buildings, then iron is used for weapons and tools production, which are rare, and the food is used for basically feeding your people, as you can guess. Now the meaning of harvesting food are pretty simple in this game. You build farms, you build quarries, you build mines, and people automatically go and work there. There are no upgrades, not many means of diversifying the game. There are only 2 types of food gathering buildings and 1 of each other resource. You can make bread out of wheat. I've never done that. I don't know why you would want that, because wheat is pretty good for my people, they like it a lot. Probably they will be more happy with bread, but I don't really care about their happiness. It's not like it matters much. Then you can make charcoal out of wood by burning it, which can be used by houses to warm them up and by blacksmith to produce tools and weapons. Iron is also used by blacksmith. So that is all production buildings we have in this game. So basically it's all about that, and all you have to do is balance it all around so you have enough food for your people. They are paying enough taxes to cover costs of your soldiers. That's all the economy you have in this game. That's pretty simple, but that's good for this game. I don't think it needs heavy economy. Now I would like to speak about military, about wars, invasions and defending. Your first enemy will be a dragon, which flies around to check your castle. I think he doesn't do any damage, he just visits you and then flies away. That means that you should be ready for incoming threats. After that you have first Viking horde incoming, which will basically take some hostages. They will take your people and kidnap them, burn some of your buildings and do havoc all around. They will run around your village for a while and then leave back to their ship and swim away. But that doesn't mean that you're safe, because they will return soon and there will be more and more of them. They will start crushing your village, taking more of your people, and they will just don't let you live your peaceful life. So what you want to do is to start building defense. But defense won't help you all alone, because after that soon the enemies will bring their pets, the huge ogre. The ogre is a big giant who can break walls, destroy your towers and do havoc all around your defenses. You need some ballistas and archer towers to make short work of him, but he still can do some damage to your base. As you can see, he is very hard to kill, but it is possible. You just have to try harder. So after that the enemies will start coming to you with their ogre pets, and their army will get bigger and bigger, so you will have to build stronger and stronger defense. And the stronger your defense is, the more gold you need to support your towers. So after that, your main balance in the game will be balancing between food for your peasants, who will pay taxes for you to be able to pay salary to military. So basically all those 3 things should be in the balance. Otherwise, your towers will stop working because you don't pay them. Enemies will start ruining your city, they will destroy your expensive buildings, and you will end up in some problematic situation. But that is not likely, because the game is pretty easy as it is. I played on the hardest settings. I had some problems with Vikings at the start, but after that it went easier and easier, especially when you build some serious defenses around your town. So now let's speak about the pros and cons of this game. There are several really good pros about this game. The first one is the most important for me. There are not much of a micro, so basically all the people decide by themselves where to go, what to build, how to do it. You don't have to order each of them what to do, and it looks pretty much like Majesty in the terms. You just place buildings and everything else is being done by your people. The second pro is the very good soundtrack. You really feel like you are in medieval era when you're listening to it. I like it a lot, so probably it will calm your nerves after the hardcore games you've played before, and it fits this game really good. Now the next con is the cartoonish Minecraftish graphic, let's say so. This game have very simple graphics, and it means that it shouldn't put a lot of stress on your PC, and it means that someone might like it. I personally am a fan of more complex realistic graphics and more complex games, but I like this one because it's somewhat relaxing and chilling. Now let's go over for cons, because there are some. The first one is simplicity. This game doesn't have any depth in it. It's very shallow, so basically when you build some of your towers, when you build some of your defenses, after you finish with the enemies, there are not much of things to do. You can't lose. As you can see, my town was raided by dragon, by army. I didn't had a lot of defense at that time, and that's supposed to be game over in most of the games, but here I recovered pretty quickly. By the time the enemy left the map, I recovered all my population, I recovered all my workers, and I was fine. So that is not really good. There is not much of a challenge in it, even on the hardest difficulty. The second con is the small length. I played this game for 5 hours and I got bored because I had nothing else to do. I built on most of the map, I claimed all of the resources, my base was pretty good defended, so enemies couldn't break it, other than rampaging outside of my base. And yeah, there is nothing else to do after you protect yourself. So that leads us to the next con, is no replayability value. When you finish the game and you start a new one, there is no point playing. You know what will happen. Nothing new will happen. There are the same dragons, same Vikings and same ogres as well. So nothing new will happen. There are no random events, no replayability. I hope developer will do something about it later on. Everything of that could be okay for early access game, but this game is stated as released. That means that it's a finished product. I don't know why the developer decided to release it, but it's his own choice. Other than that, the game looks pretty good. I think some people will like it, some people will love it. And I personally hope the developer will keep upgrading it. As far as I've read on the forums, he have serious plan on developing the game. If that is the case, that will be a good thing. I suppose more content is coming over, more variety is coming, and that will solve the situation. Because right now the only problem you get is the enemies getting stronger as your base getting bigger. I suppose it's based on your population, because the more people I build, the more enemies come. My last attack was, I think, 7 ogres which launched on me. There are some flaws in it, but this game is pretty good. I can recommend it for people who would like to chill out, relax and play a little bit without trying too hard. It has some challenges, it has some drawbacks. I think most of the drawbacks, such as manually ordering wood cutting of every piece and lack of hotkeys, key bindings, will be fixed later on. So that is all, guys, that is all I can say about this game. And if you like the video, feel free to subscribe, it will help me a lot. Like this video and comment what you think about this game, about everything below this video in the comment section. Soviet gaming out. Good luck, comrades, have a good day.